my type gold in the chat, GOLD, and then I'll pull up your profile, your TikTok profile, GOLD. Oh my days, boys, I'm lagging. Okay, we got, if I say your name, right, that means I've got your profile up. Okay, we got, oh shit, I can't even click on the names, bro. It's hella lagging. Oh, okay, hold up. Relax. Okay, shit. I think my computer's frozen. No, it's not frozen. All right, cool. It's loading up now. Okay, cool. So we have, let me scroll up a little bit. We have Connor. Right. If I say your name, that means I've got you up. We've got LB. We got Statics. We got Low. Okay, I can't pronounce this. Christ first. We got Shid. I don't know. Right, we got Troy. We've got, whilst we are waiting, boys, double tap the screens and follow up if you haven't done so already. So we got Sunny. We've got Andre. We've got Fortune. We have Laves Lift. We've got Bruno Mart. We have Liam King. We have Josh Kaizen. Milton 64. Liam, I think I got you already. No, this is a different Liam. Got Liam. We've got Nate Tamblin. We got, what would you rate my own physique? My physique, I'll give myself a solid 5 out of 10. Average physique. We've got Mike. We've got Casper. We've got, oh my god, there's too many profiles, boys. We've got Sunny Finch. We have Azamush. Alright, boys. How many people are up in here actually? 89 people. Alright, cool. Oh my days. How many tabs is that? Alright. Are you gonna check mine? George Giovi. Alright, let me scroll down. Alright. Let's go down. Alright. God damn. We've got George Giovi. Got Ben Caption. And Dorian. Okay, that's it, boys. That's it. I'm not gonna open up any more tabs because some people might leave before I even get to them. So I think that I'm gonna do these tabs first quickly, and then we got Leon, we got Jaden, we got Joel, we got Michael. Oh my days. All right, that's it, boys. All right, I'm gonna do these tabs quickly, then I'll open up a new batch just in case, because some people might leave before I even get to them. All right, I think that'll be the most efficient way to do it. But boys, all right, as we are waiting, boys, all right, that obviously, as I'm getting through all these tabs, all right, just do me a favor, double tap the screens, double clap the screens, you know, it's finger day today, so double tap the screens and follow up, boys. I would appreciate it. All right, we're starting off with Connor. Wait, actually, way too many. Should I do quick fire ratings, boys, or should I do like a breakdown analysis, analyzing the physique and giving like some sort of advice? Quick fire, breakdown, quick fire, analyze. Oh my god, okay, it's like 50-50. It's like 50-50. Oh my days. Okay, I'm gonna meet in the middle. I'm not gonna do quick fire. I'm not gonna do the full analyze. I'm gonna do a breakdown in the middle, like quick advice, I would say. All right, but okay, let's go with Connor. All right, Connor has a lot of muscle mass. All right, I think, let's have it. Okay, Connor has a lot of muscle mass, pretty lean, which is good, right? Probably about 12% body fat, a good amount of muscle mass. This is like nearly final form. I'll say, right, he just needs a little bit more muscle maturity, and that just comes with time in the gym, right? But other than that, this is a solid, great physique, right? Connor, I'll give this a solid 8.8 out of 10. Very good physique, man. All right, lean and a lot of muscle mass. That's what we're looking for, and proportional. All right, we got Roy. Let's have a look, boys. We are on 14k likes, boys. Let's get it, boys and girls. All right, Roy is a calisthenics athlete. Let's see. Okay, Roy, same with Roy as well. I think Roy has better proportions than Connor, but right, he's pretty lean as well, decent amount of muscle mass. This is a great, solid aesthetic physique. Oni, welcome to the chat. How you doing, man? It's been a long time. Welcome. Try me. I will try you, bro. And yeah, this guy's veins is crazy, running up to the shoulders and everything. Sorry, Joel dog. But yeah, this is like final form, bro. This is like Freezer final form, right? I don't think there's much to add on to this. He's pretty proportional already, filling out his frame. I'll give this a solid 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Very good physique. We got aesthetics. I see you went back to rating men. Yes, Oni. This is what the guys and the girls want, right? Just me looking at topless men every day. That's what the community wants. They don't want to see me game, you know. But let's see. All right. This guy has veins running everywhere, man. All right. Obviously, this guy is very lean. I don't want this much rather than sit and watch you play games. Everyone wants something different. You know what I mean? Let's see. Okay, this guy, right? Obviously, he's pretty lean. This guy is pretty lean, right? Six-pack abs, everything, right? Probably about 12% body fat. Been waiting for an hour. Bro, I didn't even start an hour ago. I started this live like 20 minutes ago. It says 27 minutes live. My guy. If you impressed from this, check mine, Kaza. I will, Georgie. All right. But yeah, this is a very good physique. However, lacking a little bit of muscle mass, right? I'll give this a solid 7.5 out of 10. Pretty proportional. He just needs more muscle mass. Do not bulk. Just do like a main gain or a lean bulk. Rate mine. I will. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate you. MJ lifts. We got Christ first. All right, Christ first. I would say this is a beginner's physique, right? This is still a beginner's physique. Okay, never mind. All right, this is the before. Never mind. All right, I'll take that back. This is a blank canvas. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, obviously this guy has a lot of muscle mass. However, he's holding on to a lot of body fat. Well, we're not putting others down. Exactly, we're not putting others down, boys. We are giving constructive feedback. Thank you for the follow, boys. Oh yeah, everyone, guys, if you guys haven't followed up, boys and girls, all right, follow up right now. I would appreciate it. But yeah, this is a lot of muscle mass, but I think he's holding on to quite a bit of body fat, right? I think he should cut down the body fat more, and he should be good, right? The cut will be generational because he has a lot of muscle already, right? He just needs to cut down the body fat, in my humble opinion, right? Yes, let me see. Yes, right. A lot of muscle mass was cut down, all right? For that reason, it's not quite as aesthetic as I want it to be, so I'll give this a solid, like a solid 7.5. If he cuts down to like 13%, it'll probably roll up to like a 8.5, or even a 9, depending on how proportional it is. Ash, thank you for the white rose, man. I appreciate you. MJ, thank you for the rose. I appreciate you. Smells amazing. Thank you. All right, so we got I don't know. We got I don't know. All right, I don't know. 65 kg. All right, I'll say, right, this is like an intermediate physique, right? Pretty lean, right? Probably about 14%, probably about 13%. However, lacking the muscle mass, right? He's got very nice V taper, but he is lacking the muscle mass. I'm a power lifter, so I need the fat body fat. I see. You're a power lifter, so you need the body fat, which is true. You know, everyone has their own goals, and I respect that. But I'm rating purely based on aesthetics. But if you are a power lifter, yes, you do need the body fat. If you are a strong man, yes, you do need the body fat. But yeah, everyone has their own goals. Like keep doing what you're doing, because I can see a lot of muscle underneath there. Check my TT stories. I'll check it. Taking 10 years to rate. My bad, bro. My bad, Fortune. Right, I'm only one guy. All right, I'm only one guy looking at 90 to 100 topless men. So allow me, boys. All right, allow me. right? Imagine looking at men, right, every single day, right, hours upon hours, right? I need a little break. No, I'm kidding. All right, but yeah, that's why I'm taking ages. Do me, breath. All right, breath. Can I get a Fanta Light, breath? And let me be next, please. I have to go sleep. I can't really do. I can't push people in the queue, man. Cause right, I can't play favoritism. But if you have to go sleep, just follow up. I'll be here tomorrow, boys. If you need to go sleep, I'll be here tomorrow. Just follow up. And yeah, the TikTok algorithm will send you to me. But yeah, this I'll give this physique a solid 6 out of 10. Like 6 out of 10. He's just lacking a lot of muscle mass. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty lean though. 6 out of 10. Troy, let's have a look at Troy, boys. Algorithm. Yeah. Thank you for the follow, Cristiano. Please, I've been waiting for 2 days. Wait, 2 days. Wait, you said 1 hour, now you're saying 2 days. Bro, you playing with me, bro. Okay, this guy, all right. This guy, decent amount of muscle mass, decent definition. Again, I think he's lacking a little bit of muscle mass, right? But he is pretty lean, probably about 14% body fat, right? But yeah, very nice physique, nice V taper as well. I'll give this like a 6.8 out of 10. 6.8 out of 10. He just needs a lot, probably about 10 to 15 kg more muscle to really fill out his frame. Been waiting for a week, man. God damn, it's getting longer and longer. Can you or someone rate my first video transformation? I will, bro. Leo, let me get to you. What we on, boys? 21k likes. Come on now, boys and girls. I appreciate it. All right, everyone, let's keep double clotting the screens, man. Let's work out that finger together, boys. All right, we have chest days, we have leg days, we have back days, but we never have finger days. Pause. Your partner will or the ladies will love it. Yo, brother, get me. I'm 19, 140 kg, 2.5 years in the gym, and road to 300 kg bench. What the fuck? 300 kg bench is crazy. What the hell? All right, I'll get to you soon. Nam, I made garlic parmesan chicken pasta for dinner. God damn. Garlic parmesan chicken pasta for dinner. God damn, man. That sounds scrumptious. That sounds like a meal prep I can probably eat. You know that? Do you know that the way to a man's heart is through his belly? Wait, what's going on? What's going on with my internet? No spam. Exactly, boys. No spam, bro. My gym account is in the bio link. Wait, Andre Smev. Is that the real Andre Smev? Is that the wait, guys, boys? Is that the real Andre Smev or Smev? I don't even know. He doesn't have a blue check mark or anything. But does TikTok even have blue check marks? No, it's not. All right, I was gonna say, bro. Bro, S.Finch. Oh, no content. No wonder why, bro. Wait, is this it? Do I have to search? Let's see. Is this him? Bro. Hey. What's going on? Okay, S.Finch. Something wrong with your account. Okay, I'll skip that for a little bit. Andre Smev. Oh, okay, this is definitely not the real Andre Smev, bro. However you pronounce your name. All right, let's have a look. Gym account. Oh, my bad. Gym account. Oh my god, boys. All right, guys, as we are waiting, double clock the screens, man, and follow up, boys, if you haven't done so already. All right, let's have a look at the jump. Sonny, bro, remember rating me, bro? Lizzo. Did you change your name? Because I don't remember rating a Lizzo. 51. All right, cool. All right, this is like still a beginner's physique, all right? This is still a beginner's physique. Body fat, probably about 16%. Muscle mass, lacking quite a bit of muscle mass, but there's some decent definition coming through. right? Decent definition coming through, but you are, I'll say, right, probably cut down the body fat a little bit more, build more muscle, and you should be good. All right. But other than that, physique rating wise, I'll give this like a solid 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. I think you need to cut down the body fat more, right, to see more definition to come through, and just spend more time in the gym. Put in more reps. Stay consistent. 83 on the cut. 83 on the cut. Yeah. How tall are you? Right, you're pretty strong as well, right? Bench 120, right? You're pretty strong, dude. But I think aesthetically, you just need to cut down a little bit more. All right, so we have this. Wait, this guy is not the guy, bro. The other guy was a white man. Okay, we got Fortune. How you doing, Joel? 6'2" at 15. 6'2", 15, 80 something kilos. 83 kilos. I'll say that's pretty decent. I think you need to do a body recomp. At Andre, I think you need to do a body recomp. Cut down the fat, as I said, and build more muscle. Can you rate mine? I will, boys. I will. Right, let's have a look. Which one is Fortune, bro? Fortune M. Are you still up in here? Which one is you, bro? I'm fine. I'm here supporting Nam. Oh, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Oni. 6'3", 140 kg, open bodybuilding, road to a 300k bench. I read that already. Fortune Maz, 6'5", so the taller dude. I'm guessing that's the taller dude. 6'5" is hella tall. What the fuck? All right, this guy is hella tall, right? A lot of muscle, all right? Pretty lean, probably about 13% body fat. Little wide ass shoulders, small ass waist. Right, I'll say very proportional. I think one thing you need to work on, Fortune, is maybe lats. Right, if you focus on lats a little bit more, and then the physique will be really balanced. But other than that, bro, this is like a top tier physique. This is like a top tier physique. I'm just a new fitness influencer trying to get my fitness industry. Can everyone help out, bro? Help me out first, bro. But yeah, Fortune M11. This is a crazy physique, as I said, right? Because you're 6'4", right? So it was 6'4", 6'5", 6'5", right? Maybe you need like 5 kg, like a little 5 kg more muscle mass to really be at final form freezer. But other than that, bro, this is a crazy good physique, right? I'll give this like a solid 8.6 out of 10, 8.9 out of 10, 8.9 out of 10, man. Very good physique, especially being that tall, filling out the frame pretty well. Crazy physique. We got Leif lifts, boys. Bro, check me out. I will, bro. I will. Trust me, I will impress you. Oh, I bet you will. I bet you will. All right, but I'm only one guy, boys. I'm only one guy, so you gotta bear with me, all right, and be patient. I would appreciate that. And as we're waiting, you know, right, let's check, train your finger skills, double tap the screens and follow up, boys. I would appreciate it. What are we on now? 24k likes. Gym guys are scary. Gym guys are scary. I'm sure you can handle them, Oni. I'm sure you can handle them. Yo, am I in the queue? Tarzan's left, bro. I don't know, bro. There's so many people in the queue. Let me have a look. This guy, pretty decent muscle mass, right? A lot of muscle definition coming through. Lean machine. He came from very skinny. Now he is angle maxing a little bit. But other than that, right, he's got decent definition, but he is lacking quite a bit of muscle mass, right? I think he needs to build probably about 15 kg for more muscle mass to really fill out his frame. But other than that, right, this is a solid intermediate build. I'll give this a solid 6.8 out of 10. 6.8 out of 10. We have Bruno Mart. Add me to the queue, brev. I will, brev. Right. After I've done all of this, right, then I'll start to add more people into the queue because, right, I find that if I keep adding people to the queue, right, as I get through the queue, the person's not going to be there anymore, right? The attention span of people is quite low. Okay, I'm going to go now. Bye now. Bye, Oni. Good to see you. All right, so we got Bruno Mart, Admila, true. Okay, calves, crazy. All right. This guy, but pretty decent physique, you know, a six-pack ab, obliques probably about 14% body fat, right? Pretty proportional. I'll say, right? Yeah, he's got what, nice chest, right? Nice full chest. The lats is crazy. This is pretty much final form, right? This is pretty much final form physique. I'll say I'll give this like a solid. I'll give this like a solid 9 out of 10. Very good physique, right? A lot of muscle mass, pretty lean. He's good. 9 out of 10. We got Liam King. Can you rate my physique? You're at 1999 followers. One more. You're at that 2K. Come on now, boys. Everyone follow up. I'm nearly at 2K, boys. Come on now. Kaka, thank you for the update. I appreciate it. Yes, boys. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, bros. I appreciate Lizzo. All right, let's have a look at that. Liam King, I'll say this is like a beginner's physique. All right, this is a beginner's physique. All right, let's see. Sorry. Yeah, this is like a beginner's physique. I think all you need to do is spend more time in the gym, get more muscle. Right, you're probably about 15% body fat. Maybe cut down the body fat at 1 or 2%. But yeah, do you ever miss the six-pack after the cut? I would rather be fat and happy. Like, I'm so baffled. Is this the before? I don't know. But yeah, basically on this, I'll give this like a solid 5.3 out of 10. 5.3 out of 10, Liam King. We got Josh Kaizen. Alright. This guy has some low insertions, bro. Alright. Oh my god, that's sus, bro. That was hella sus. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna rate it based on this. Look at the lats on this guy. Oh my days! Look how low the lats go, and look how wide the shoulders to waist ratio. Shoulder to waist ratio is crazy. So Josh Kaizen, I'll say, right, very good physique, a lot of muscle mass, very proportional. I'm not gonna actually. Let me move the screen over there so I can look at the other video, because the other video was hella sus, I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's say, okay, very good physique, Liam. I mean, not Liam, Joshua Kaizen. All right, Nam, please do me. I will, bro. All right, I'll say, right, this is a pretty top tier physique, Kaizen. Right, very top tier physique, very proportional, very lean, a lot of muscle mass. This is gonna be like a 9.3 out of 10. Very good physique, man. I had to look at the other photo or the other video, but it's hella sus, so I can't really pull it up. Can you rate my physique? I'm competing at the end of the year. God damn, why is everybody competing? Like, I do this, right, for the love of the game, right? I don't get why people compete. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I'll get to you. All right, this guy's a mass monster. All right, this guy's a mass monster. Obviously, he's fucking strong. However, aesthetically, there's just too much body fat. Right? Aesthetically, too much body fat. Very not really aesthetic, but obviously, yeah, you can tell he's hella strong. Right? A lot of muscle mass underneath there, poking out. He's probably sitting on around, I don't know. Boys, how much body fat is this? How much body fat is this? I can't really tell. All right, this is probably like 28% body fat, give or take, right? Or something. I'm not too sure, man. Once you go past like 20%, it's like pretty hard to tell. About 25. Yeah. I was thinking that like 25, 28, something like that. I'm cutting to 100 kg right now. Come on now. Look at my first video, Milton. Let's see. First video. This is the first video. The first video? Oh. No? The pinned. Oh, pinned. All right, let's see. 74 kg, 176. Took the bulk way too hard. Took the bulk way too far, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you was a power lifter or a strong man. That's why you bulked up. But I think you bulked up. You took the bulk way too far. But obviously you gained a lot of muscle, which is a plus, right? You gained a lot of muscle, which is a plus. Bullshit. My bad, boys. Let's have a look. I play football. Oh, you play college football. I see. So you do need a body fat. But aesthetically, obviously, it's going to be a little bit low, right? Aesthetically, it's going to be like a 6 out of 10. But you know, you have other goals in mind. You know, college football, bulking up for strength. Yeah, sure, you do need body fat, but you know, for the looks, purely based on looks, it's gonna be like a 6 out of 10. You just need to cut it down, cut down the body fat. But yeah, crazy mass on this guy. W's for the strength, man. We got Liam. Thank you for the follow, IG06. I appreciate it, man. All right, let's have a look. With Liam, we got, let's see, Liam. Okay, Liam's pretty lean. Probably about 13% body fat, right? Decent amount of muscle definition, but lacking the muscle mass. Can you do my account? I will, Attell. Let me just get through this first. All right, lacking the muscle mass. All right, it's got very nice lats, right? Abs, all right, some definition coming through here, but you know, at the end of the day, he's just lacking the muscle mass. Narrow clavicles, you can fix that. Even if you've got narrow clavicles, right, you can still fix it by working on the side delts. Just like me, right, boys, right? Just like me, I think I got pretty narrow clavicles as well, if I say so myself. Look at my clavicles, or whatever you call it. Would you say this is narrow? I'm not too sure. I would say this is pretty narrow, right? My clavicles, it's like here, right? But anything after like this bit, right? This is where the clavicle ends, right? Anything after this bit is like boom. Right, this is all muscle, I think. Yeah, it is. That's normal. But yeah, I think right, people that blame genetics, be like, oh, narrow clavicles, this is why I don't bang gym. Right, I think it's just like a little excuse, not gonna lie. You can still widen your frame by doing the side. But I'll say, yeah, obviously this guy, I'll give this guy like a 6.3 out of 10. He just needs to build more muscle. I'll say your average clavicles. Average. Thank you. Wait, let me go back to that comment. If bro cut his hair and locks in. What do you mean? I'm already locked in, bro. Do you do IG? Unfortunately, not Buckiness. Right? If you want to send a picture, hop onto the Discord. Right? If you guys want to send any pictures or IGs, hop onto the Discord channel. There's like 300 gym rats in there. Okay. This guy, again, similar to the last guy, right? This guy's pretty lean, but he's lacking the muscle mass. He got more muscle mass than a previous guy, but he's just lacking a little bit more to really fill out the frame. Other than that, very good physique, a lot of definition. Nate Tam, right? I'll give this like a 7.5 out of 10. Actually, right, when he tenses, right? It actually gets crazy. I'll give it like a 7.7 out of 10, Nate. 7.7 out of 10. You just need a little bit more muscle. Can you rate mine? I will. Yeah, lacking on that currently. All right, so we got Mike. Mike, you still up in the chat? I'm gonna have to keep asking if they're up in the chat, because like, actually I can't even see, bro. There's too many people up in there. 81 heads. 30k likes, boys. Oh my days, I appreciate it. God damn, I think this is the most amount of likes I've got in the live, so I appreciate that. No content, Mike, no bio. I can't rate this, Mike. All right, I can't rate this, Mike. Rate yourself. I've got all you guys to rate me. What would you rate me? What would you rate me? That's the real question. If I rate myself, I might be a little bit biased, but yeah, on the real, I've got body dysmorphia, so I'll give myself a solid 5 out of 10. all right, this guy, okay, all right, this guy looks hella tall, right? This guy looks hella tall, a lot of muscle mass. All right, hella tall, a lot of muscle mass. Let's have a look. He needs to take better pictures though. It's a little bit blurry and a little bit too far away. All right. Okay, but this guy has a decent amount of muscle mass, pretty lean. All right, a lot of definition coming through. Okay, this one the best. See, well, this one might be an old one though. I'll say right, decent. I'll give this like a 7.5 out of 10. I think he needs to cut down the body fat a little bit more to see a little bit more definition. Thank you for the 20 roses, David. I appreciate that, my guy. I appreciate that. Can you check me on Discord? I will. I'll check the Discord in a bit, bros. All right. Let me just finish off this queue. Pause. Cheong. Right. Yeah, I'll probably hop on over to Discord after this, boys. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 more people. All right. This guy, pretty good physique, but he is lacking muscle as well. Just lacking a little. Maybe cut down the body fat a little bit more, but other than that, this is a solid physique, right? Yeah, I'll give this a solid 7.5 out of 10. All right, you just need a little bit more muscle, cut down a little bit more, and it should be good. We got S Finch again. S Finch, Sony Finch. I swear I couldn't find his thing. Me, bro. By the way, when you do as a mush, I'm 31. God damn. Why are people so young? All right, we got Sony Azza. All right, Azza. All right, let's have a look. Okay, Azza, pretty lean, probably about 13% body fat. You know, decent amount of muscle mass, decent amount of definition. I'll say you're still lacking quite a bit of muscle though to really fill out your frame. Let's see, profile picture. Yeah, very decent. Why haven't you rated me yet, Tarzan Lift? I don't know. I've just been going through the tabs, bro. I've just been going through the tabs. Yo, brother. Yo, Lewis J. Macaracha. Yo, what's the best lunch meal to cut? Best lunch meal to cut? Depends. Depends on how fat you are, Philip. All right. If you're very fat, then maybe skip the meal. All right. or do like a, I don't know, like a 500 calorie per meal. Right. But if you're very skinny, obviously you're going to have to eat a lot more. Right. You're going to have to eat probably about 1,000 calories per meal. But if you're average, it's going to be in between. So it depends on how fat or skinny you are. All right. And what your goals are, right, to be able to answer that. But this physique, I'll give this a solid 6 out of 10. Yeah, lean, decent amount of muscle, Azza. All right, obviously you just need more time in the gym as well. All right, but for that age, pretty good. Oh my days, Georgie still up in here? Yes, he is. Georgie is a mass monster, bro. God damn, look at the amount of muscle on this guy. All right, a lot of muscle. Pretty lean as well. You can see a lot of detail coming through right on the back. Very good back. Crazy front, right? A lot of muscle again. Definition coming through. Very lucky. A lot of muscle maturity. I'll say, right, this is like pretty much top tier physique. I'll say this is pretty much top tier physique, boys. Right? Look at the back on that. Back is crazy. Georgie, right? I'll give this like a solid 9.3 out of 10. 9.3 out of 10. Very good physique, bro. Rate me, dog. Tarzan lifts, man. Give me a moment. Right? Give me a moment. I'm only one guy, bro. I'm only one guy. God damn. My throat, bro. Getting dry. I've been speaking straight. Alright, yo, Bent Capione. I can't see anything, bro. This account is private. Bent Capione, are you still up in here? Capione? Adam, rate me. Adam, is that the real Adam you? Alright, Tarzan, it's about time you rate me. I think it is about time. Dorian, I've got 4 more, boys, and I'll get up to the new things. I've got 4 more. Something went wrong. What the hell? Something went wrong. What the fuck? Do me, I will do you. Can you rate me, boys? I'll do all of you at the same time, right? Just give me a sec. HM, I will. What about a caveman? What with my caveman brother? Your caveman brother? Wait, I'll go back to Dorian because something's wrong with his account. Okay, this guy. Okay, very good. Okay, back is crazy. All right. I don't think I can see anything else, but this is a crazy back. I'll give this an 8.5 out of 10, Leon. We've got Jaden. Pretty lean, right? Decent amount of muscle. I'll give this a solid 8 out of 10. I think he just needs a little, maybe focus on chesticles a little bit more to really balance out the physique. But other than that, it's great physique. I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. Very lean, 12% body fat. We got Joel. Joel, let's have a look. Joel, this is like an intermediate physique. I think you're lacking quite a bit of muscle mass to really fill out your frame. Decently lean, very back dominant, right? Maybe focus on your front a little bit more to really balance out the physique and more muscle mass, right? I'll give this a solid 7 out of 10, Joel, right? But yeah, this is a very decent physique. Yeah, build more muscle, fill out the frame. Leanness is there already. We got Mikel. Holy cow, how tall is this guy? This guy's probably 7 foot, bro. Thanks a lot, GOG, bro. Don't thank me, Georgie. Right? Thank yourself. Right? Thank yourself for those years of hard work, consistency, and going hard in the gym. Right? Who is this guy? Chiong, right? Me? No, wait. This is not Chiong. This is Michael. Michael, you still up in there? How tall is this guy, bro? This guy looks like 7 foot. How is he taller than the lockers? It doesn't say how tall this guy is. This guy is hella tall. Do you think I need more mass? No, GOG. What the hell? You have plenty enough mass, bro. Your back is crazy, right? I think all you need to do is actually, right? You are pretty much at final form. You are pretty much at final form, right? Final form freezer, bro. Can you do me? This guy, pretty tall, pretty aesthetic, a lot of muscle mass. Probably maybe cut down the body fat a little bit more, right? To get more definition. But this guy, I'll give this guy a solid 9.4 out of 10. Very good physique, man. All right, let me go back to Dorian. What's the time, bro? It's 11 o'clock. Oh, goddamn. It's getting late, boys. All right, Dorian, I can't see anything, right? But I'll rate the back. Dorian, from this alone, I'll give you like a 6.8 out of 10, right? Decently lean, decent muscle mass. You just need more. All right, Dorian. All right, boys. What's good? All right, let me talk to you. All right, that is all the tabs done. Let me get up a few new tabs. But whilst we are doing that, whilst we're gonna get up the tabs there, I want everybody to do me a favor and follow me up, boys, and obviously double clock the screens. I would appreciate it. Look at that, men, hours upon days. It's a tough thing to do, you know. You forgot the story, my story. You forgot the story. What story? Let me out the story. I looked at your back. The story. Off-white. The story has nothing in it. It just has off-white. I don't know if you remember me. Can you do me? You did me 4 months ago. God damn, bro. God damn. 4 months ago. Quintessentics. Yo, bro, can you do me like 5-6 months ago? Would be interesting to what you say now. All right, okay. All right, boys. Go on Discord. All right. Let me get up a new what's it called again? New batch of TikTok profiles, and then I'll head on over to the Discord. All right. Let me open up a new batch of tabs. 1 minute, boys. Let me just set up this. Hi, I love you. I love you too. Edits JJ Jojo. All right. All right, okay, boys. If you want me to rate your physique, right? What you want to type in the chat right now? Type green in the chat. GREEN. Is it 6 month progress? Good. 6 months. God damn. Okay, this is gonna lag. All right, cool. Right. Let me show the screen so you guys can see. All right. So we got Tarzan's lift. All right. Oh my god, I'm lagging again. We got Kai, we got Harry, we got Rytech, we got L3, we got Kev, we got Quintessentics, we got Adam, we got HM Fitz. If I said your name, right, that means I got your profile up already, boys. So whilst we are waiting, obviously, double tap the screens and follow up, boys. And because there's so many tabs, if I see that you're not following, then obviously I might just have to skip because I think it's only right? I think it's only right. We've got Lizzo, because going through all these, it's kind of, I need to prioritize. We've got MJ Lifts, we got Cristiano, we've got Abdway, I can't pronounce that name. We've got John Skywalker, we've got a Skywalker in the chat, we've got William, we've got LG, we got Tarzan's Lift, I got you already. Quintel, I got you already. Cristiano, I got you already. TAGM, I don't even know. LG06, do I have LG06 already? I'm not too sure. I'm just gonna click on that profile. We've got Kev, I got you already. Adam, I'm not too sure if I got Adam. Okay, oh my days. Okay, there's, oh my goodness, there's so many. Boys, I appreciate the love, boys. I appreciate the love. Spam up the like, y'all. Exactly. Spam up the like. Green unfollowed. All right, cool. Let's get and William. Let me see. And William. Let me bring up William. All right, boys. Let's get it. Let's spam up the likes. Let's get up to 50k and follow up, boys. Let's go through this quickly and yeah, let's go, boys. I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate it. I really do, boys and girls. And let's see. I want to get bigger in the gym. Let's see. Follow me. All right, this guy. Wait, what? All right, this is a influencer, right? Okay, obviously, you got decent amount of muscle, decent amount of leanness, probably about 14%, right? I'll say. Yeah, let's have a look at this one. This one has a better video. Okay. I'll say this is a very good physique. All right, I'll give this a solid 7.5 out of 10. I think all you're missing is like a bit of muscle maturity, probably about 5 kg more muscle. Leanness is there already. You don't need to do anything about the body fat. Just keep it the same, and you should be good, Tarzan. All right, I think very good physique. I'll give this like a 7. What did I say? Did I say 7.5? I'll pull it up like a 7.8 out of 10. 7.8 out of 10. Very proportional, very lean. You know what I mean? But yeah, 7 point. Yeah, very good back as well. We got Kai. All right, rate my profile. I will. Can you check mine? 2 months. All right, boys. Dylan. All right, 2 months. All right, let's be real. 2 months is not a long time in the gym. 2 months is like nada. All right, most people quit within 3 months. Most people quit within 6 months. You need to put more time in the gym, man. That's what you want to do, I think. Kai only been in the gym for 11 months. Okay, nearly a year. Okay, a year. Let's see. A year of progress. All right, you got a decent amount of muscle mass. I think, right, you're very arm dominant. Right, Kai, maybe focus on your chest a little bit more to really balance out the physique. Right, leanness, you're pretty lean, probably about 14-15% body fat. Maybe, yeah, focus on chest and lats, right? I'll say chest and lats, and you should be good, right? And then if you want to really go to final form, probably cut down the body fat 2%, get down to like 13 more definition, probably about 5 kg more muscle mass, but that will come with the lats and the chest and maybe legs. But other than that, great physique. I'll give this physique a solid 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. Very good physique, man. Kai. All right, we got Harry. All right, Harry is pretty aesthetic here, pretty lean, but he is lacking the muscle mass, I would say, right? He's lacking a little bit of muscle mass, but he's pretty lean and aesthetic, all right? Pretty lean and aesthetic, probably about 13, right? Probably about 12-13% body fat, right? I think if you put on like probably about 10 kg more muscle mass, you'll be at final form. Other than that, I'll give this a solid 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Mason, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We got Rytech. Let's have a look at Rytech. Okay, Rytech. Okay, Rytech. I would say this is like a beginners to intermediate physique, right? What you want to do is build more muscle, cut down the body fat. Right? I think you're holding on to a little bit of body fat, probably about 16%. My name's Riley, by the way. Been going to the gym for 9 months. 9 months. All right, 9 months are pretty decent. All right. pretty decent for 9 months. Yeah, as I said, build more muscle, get leaner a little bit. But other than that, right, I'll give this like a solid 6.3 out of 10. Right, 6.3 out of 10. Thank you for the follow applauser. We got Kev. Kev, I've watched you change. All right, Kev. Again, I would say this is like a beginner's physique. Right, what you want to do is keep going to the gym, keep building on the muscle mass, and you should be good, right? But you're probably about 16% body fat, right? You just need to build more muscle. I would say I'll give this like a solid 4.5 out of 10, Kev. Right, you know what to do. Just be consistent, keep going. Isaac, thank you for the follow. Quinn's Aesthetics. Let's have a look. Quinn's Aesthetics. Right, a year ago. Welcome back to the chat, by the way. Okay, obviously you put on quite a bit of muscle mass, right? The leanness is still there, right? I think before you was pretty lean. Oh wait, now my bad. All right, let's see now. Wait, so skinny, lean. Okay, yeah, you put on quite a bit of muscle mass, right? You're probably about 13% body fat, right? Thank you for the follow, guys. King, Nico, I appreciate the follow. I appreciate it. Can you check my story? I will. Applause. And let me mog. Pacey BB, welcome back, bro. Welcome. How are you doing? I want to cut soon. I want some advice. And can you do me? Of course, Ollie. Give me a moment. Right, let me go through this first. I'll say Quintesthetic, right? You're putting more muscle mass by the day. You started off from very skinny. You got 8-pack coming through. Decent amount of definition, right? I'll give you a solid 7 out of 10. I think you just need to keep on building more muscle mass to really fill out your frame. But other than that, right, great physique. 7 out of 10. Right? Do not bulk, just do a main gain or a lean bulk. We got Adam. Let's see. Can you do mine? Thank you, King. Thank you, King. You know what I mean? All right, we are on 30k, 39k likes, boys. Let's get up to 40k. Check the stories. Is this you? This behavior is not in line with our policy. Gifting suspended for 10 minutes. What do you mean? Reason? Reproduce content. Bro, this is not reproduce content. What are you on about, TikTok? Appeal that shit. Wait, why am I getting shadow banned? What? Hold up, guys. Let me resolve the shadow ban. Live does not contain content mentioned in the above. Submit that thing. Reproduce content, my ass. Gifting suspended. Appeal. Well, even though I don't really care about gifts. Wait. 40k likes, boys. I appreciate. Clayton, thank you for the follow. Lenny Floods, thank you for the follow. I appreciate my boys and girls. Alright. I appealed. Done. Alright. This guy, Adam, I'll say, right, pretty decent amount of muscle mass. I'll give you a solid 7.2 out of 10. 7.2 out of 10, Adam. You just need to build more muscle. Probably cut down the body fat by like 1 or 2%. And you'll be good. Can you do everyone a rating, bro? Yes, I'm gonna do everyone a rating. Aren't I currently doing that, Mason? I'm pretty sure I'm doing everyone, right? HM Fits. Oh, okay, we go to HM Fits. Rate my profile, bro. Isaac, I will check me. I have trained for 10 months calisthenics. Oh, that'll be interesting to see. That'll be very interesting to see. HM Fits. All right, me in 2024. Me now. All right, W saw the transformation. No, obviously, W transformation. A lot of muscle mass has been gained. Leanness is still there as well. Right, this is what we call a body recomp, boys. All right, this is what we call a body recomp. Probably about 14% body fat here. Probably about 14% body fat here. Probably about 13, really. But yeah, he just packed on a lot more muscle, right? A lot more muscle. He got a nice little tan. But yeah, this tan looks weird though. So why is the tan on the body but not the arms? I'm kind of confused, guys. What sort of tanning? What sort of tanning tactic is this? Wait, am I bugging? HM Fit. Let me see. Is HM Fit still up in here? Allow it. No, I'm not. I'm just asking. I'm just curious. How come the tan is on the body but not the arms? I'm just curious. Unless it's like, did you put on fake tan? I'm laying flat in the sun. Oh, I see. Okay, no hating, but okay, this is a great physique. A lot of muscle definition, nice V taper going on. You got wide shoulders, small waist, you know what I mean? But I'll say you still need a little bit more muscle mass to really fill out the frame. But overall, great physique. I'll give this a 7.7 out of 10. 7.7 out of 10. All right, very good physique, HM Fits. How do you get your profile on the screen? I just click on your profile, bro. But after every time I'm finished with the tabs, right, I get a new batch up. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 people in the queue. We got Lizzo. We got Lizzo here. Let's have a look at Lizzo. Let's see. Yo, can you rate my back on my stories and the second pick on the second video, bro? Okay. When I get to you, William, you're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th in the queue. All right, just remind me once again, and I'll do that. But yeah, guys, as we are waiting in the chat, boys, I would really appreciate the follow and the double clarting of the screen. You know what I mean? That one I couldn't really see much. Okay, I'll say, right, Lizzo, I think you took the bulk. I don't know if you bulked up, right? Because this looked like you just grew up, right? I don't know if you started off fat or you started off skinny, but the body, you're holding on to way too much body fat, right? I'll say cut down the body fat, right, until you can see some definition, right? I think I think most people that are overweight, if you cut down the body fat until you have some sort of abs, I think that's the right amount of body fat to be at, and you can still build muscle as well. But other than that, right, you got a little bit of definition coming through on the shoulders, on the back a little bit, you know. But obviously, just holding on to way too much body fat. All you need to do, build more muscle, cut down the body fat, and you're Gucci. Other than that, right, physique rating wise, I'll give you like a 5.5 out of 10, purely based on the muscle mass I can see through a little bit. You know, I can see there's a decent amount of muscle underneath the layer of fat. Bottom that, you know what to do. We got MJ lifts. MJ, let's see. Yes, absolutely. Can you check mine, Nico? I will. I think I need more muscle mass. I think most people need more muscle mass. Cristiano. This is why we're in the gym, right? To get more muscle mass overall. But that's just most people. But it makes sense, right? This is why we're here, boys. All right, I'll say. Okay, I don't know which guy is MJ, but physique wise, they look pretty similar, right? The physique wise, they look pretty similar. So I'm gonna just do a 2 for 1. Left one. Okay. Left one. I'll say, all right, this is like a beginners to intermediate physique, right? You guys got a lot of definition coming through. You're pretty lean, but the muscle mass is not quite there yet. Boom, you just need to build more muscle, right? But other than that, you know, you got a decent V taper going on. You know, you got wide shoulders, small waist, but obviously at the end of the day, we need more muscle, right, to really fill out your frame. Physique rating wise, I'll give this like a solid 5 out of 10. Right, I'll say, right, the six pack is coming through. Yeah, you can see six pack, a little bit of definition here, but I'll give it a solid 5 out of 10. MJ lifts. We got Cristiano. What's good, bro? Cristiano said he needs more muscle mass. Let's have a look. Look in 16. Okay, yes, I would agree. I would tend to agree, Cristiano. You do need more muscle mass, right? You got a little bit of you know, the definition on the shoulders, on the triceps coming through. Charlie, can you rate mine? I've been in the gym for about 4 months consistently. Charlie, 4 months. 4 months. I will rate you, but 4 months in the grand scheme of things is not that long. I would say you just need to keep at it, bro. Get more EXP under the belt, and you should be good. Me next. I just posted like 5 minutes ago. All right, B-Rex. I'll do you in a bit. God damn, I need more water. William, thank you for the roses, by the way. Alfie, welcome to the chat. Everyone, double tap the screens to follow up, boys. All right. Physique rating wise, Cristiano. All right. Broche. I'll say I'll give this like a 5 point. I'll give this a 5.5 out of 10. Right. You got a decent amount of muscle on the delts. You just need to have more, really. You just need to have more. All right. Cristiano. We got Abu. All right. Let's have a look. Can you rate my back shoulders, e.g. Massimo? I will. Lenny, thank you for the follow. Rate my 2 years consistent. Hugo, is that the same Hugo I know? But welcome. I can't remember if you said my name or not, but I did a 6 months transformation, L3. I don't think I said, I don't remember L3 to BH. If I'm going to be honest, I don't remember L3. Okay, this guy, decent amount of muscle. Right, very good. Right, very good definition. A lot of muscle, six-pack abs. Pretty much Nenny there. Nenny at final form freezer. What you want to do? Pretty proportional as well. All right, this is a solid physique. I'll give this a solid 9 out of 10. Very good physique, bro. Very good physique. Thank you, man. I just wanted to know. Thank you. I just wanted to know. Only been to the gym for 1 year. Yeah, man. 1 year. We just need to keep at it. All right. John Skywalker. Let's see. Okay, this is like a beginner's physique. Yeah, there's a little bit of chest there, a little bit of abs, but overall you're lacking quite a bit of muscle mass. I'll say, right, I'll give this like a solid 4.8 out of 10. 4.8 out of 10. Right, it's a bad picture as well. Not gonna lie, Jordan Walker. William, Ollie, thank you for the follow. Damn, that's impressive. God damn. JJR, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, man. Oh shit, my bad, boys. My bad. Sorry. I just hit the mic. My bad. Let's see yours. Disconnected. Why am I disconnected? Live access. What? What the fuck, boys? Yo, how do I... Alright, oh my days, boys. Sorry about that. I'm not too sure what's going on, but TikTok has banned me once again. Alright, this is so annoying. This is for, okay, I'm not gonna say it, but this is for where it was. There's no such thing, bro. What's going on? I'll try get. Alright, boys, we just got banned once again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, we just got banned once again by TikTok. I'm not too sure what's going on. This is so dumb, man. Alright, so I'm gonna sort this out and follow up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow if I get this appealed. Alright. All right, people on YT, I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna go off because like that's pissed me off. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Oh my god. All right.